Hey guys, WhipChip here. So last time I showed you my Ninjago City, we were taking a look at the dungeons of Shintaro, but now we're moving back up. I have recently put Ninjago City Gardens into my city, but I will not be showing you guys that first. First, I'll be showing you what I have done to the rest of the city. So first we've got I put my little Oni display right there, and then I put the Temple of Fortitude Overlord set there. Now my plan is to actually have some string going up to like this corner area, and then have the Overlord's mech sitting on top of that, as well as like a ton of like the ninja, of course, like tangled in like the spider web. And then moving over, we have the Fire Temple, which I took all the stuff off of, and you can see how clean it looks. I really like it. I will have to fix up a couple things, like we're missing one of these parts on this side, and it's really dusty in person. I also plan on hanging my fake Temple of Urjitsu right here where this Race Through Ninjago City poster is. Now, of course, Sons of Garmadon is my favorite season, so that's why I have this poster. But yeah, I also did this, which I really like this design. So what I ended up doing is I put Garmadon facing Wu with Garmadon using this like Ninjroid body piece, and then gave Wu some design on his staff. I just like that better than what I originally had with Garmadon with his staff and then facing off against Wu. In the TV show, neither of them had their staves, but I wanted to give Wu his because I liked the putty on it. And then Garmadon was actually in his Ninjroid outfit while fighting Wu in that scene. So I sort of had to do that. Now technically I don't actually have a second of Garmadon's face, so I just have an old man's face, but you can't really see that. Then moving on, you can just see I didn't really make any updates to my main centerpiece, which I normally will have, but I have actually sort of stopped doing centerpieces or moving stuff on this because I've done it on Ninjago City Gardens. You can see just all the different stuff I've done. So first up top, my favorite part, we have the battle with Jay and Unagami from Prime Empire. I love the design of this thing. This looks super cool. I have Unagami coming up the tower while Jay is sort of circling around about ready to attack Unagami again. I love Prime Empire. It's one of my favorite seasons, so of course I gotta have a big Prime Empire battle. Now, I really wish I could find a way to put Unagami or Kid Unagami with Milton Tire up on the tower, but I don't really know where to put them. There's not really any minifigure space here except for where that telescope is, because, you know, the museum, you have like this whole like glass area, and then each side is like, you know, you can't really, I don't know if I want to put them on this side or this side. It's really confusing, but yeah, I really like the design of that. Then moving down, we actually have a shot from Tournaments of Elements. Now what I did is that first, that sign of Master Chen's, I took out this really ugly, like this curvy piece on the bottom of it. You'll know it if you've built the set. But yeah, I took that out, and then I just sort of made Master Chen come out more with a brick. And then what I did was I took both bowls away from his hands and only had one bowl, and filled that bowl with some putty. I even have some loose noodles coming out of it, and I really like the design of that. Moving down, you can also see I have the thugs, which I really like the design of. I made some custom ones here. You can see just this guy with like a crook torso, as well as like a dark blue hat, and then this guy with a sailor hat, and then like the motorcycle mechanic's torso from Series 10, and then of course Izor at the front getting ready to go and cause some trouble, I should say, in the noodle shop. Then the last thing I did down in Ninjago City Gardens is all the way on the bottom floor. You can see I have Jay and Nia eating lunch together. Jay has like his fake mustache with Nia and like her cop outfit, and then Nauticon spying on them because of course he's about to try and trick Jay into making some wishes. Yeah, I really like this scene. When I built this set, I knew that Jay and Nia would have to be at the very front on the little bench, and I remembered the first thing that came to my mind was that scene in Skybound. So yeah, I really like that. Then moving forward, I also have Zane, or Detective Zane. The way I made him was I just took some like Day of the Departed robes and then added a hat. I'm not particularly proud of him, but I do like him. And I will have Pixel there soon once I get her hairpiece spray painted. Then moving on, you can see the last part of the city I had a little bit of extra space, so I decided to put the Dawn of Iron Doom. Again, I think I've gone over this story so many times, but I got the Dawn of Iron Doom from running a race in cross country, and I'm really proud of it. One of my favorite LEGO sets. I also added in the X1 Ninja Charger into my street race. I'm thinking about changing it up though. So by changing it up, I mean filling all of this space. So here the space used to be where Unagami's dragon was. But I'm thinking about taking this space and putting the land bounty there. Now, contrary to most people, I actually really like the land bounty. I have a really cool story with it, so hopefully I'll be able to review it sometime soon. But I really like the land bounty, and I want to just have it like just right up here. I'm super excited about that. But yeah, I think that's about it, what I've done for my this big city. Besides, of of course, you know, like the very, very small things, like I added in this J from like a book, but besides that, I think that's really it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.